Good evening, YouTube. It's the intellectual line cook, and I'm speaking. I'm going to dropping another video. For today's discussion, we're going to discuss hip-hop white supremacy. One of the things that I've noticed over the years, it's not always the white guy that's got the rebel flag, or he lives in the deep south, or he runs around in this beat-up raggedy truck. Very often, the two biggest racists are the little latte sipping white supremacists, the ones with the little man buzz and, oh, I'm so liberal, I'm so this, I'm so that. And the hip-hop white supremacists, the ones who are on that yo, 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 that word to your mother, that yo, 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 that yo, yo, yo. One of the one things I've taught, that the hip-hop white supremacist is literally the most dangerous of all the white supremacists. Because his job is to infiltrate and learn our language. If he's on that yo, 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 see, I know the difference between those who's on that yo, 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 who are really, sincere. But most of them I'm going to watch with a side eye. Because the vast majority of those same white people, they're the biggest Trump supporters. They have, they have the biggest alt-right speech. They have more alt-right talking points. An example of this is a man by the name of J.W. Lucas. The way he chimed in on Twitter and disrespected Breonna Taylor by insinuating that she was messing around with drug dealers and stuff like that. But this goes back to the time whenever a black person is a victim of a crime, the media will always try to flip it. Or people outside the media will always try to flip it and make it out like that person is the bad guy. And oh, you see, look, this person was involved in this. They weren't so innocent after all. Same thing happened with Philando Castile. Conservative websites, one notably called Conservative Treehouse. And, and it was passed by one of my white friends. I blocked him over that. Because that told me right then and there, you can't sit there and pretend that you're not racist, but yet you're siding with these sites that try to malign black people. Now, it's the same thing when Trayvon Martin died. People instantly maligned a child. I was like, did you know? And Sean Hannity's going, did you know he had marijuana in his system? But yet you can't talk about no white people now. But this goes back to the days where, a black man can never be innocent. It's these same hip-hop motherfuckers. It's those who try to pretend that they're black people's best friend. And they're our biggest enemy. If they're talking about voting for Donald Trump and they only got smoke for Democrats, at least when I got smoke for both Democrats and Republicans. I got political smoke for both of them. But when it's one-sided and they have the nerve to say, well, they're woke and they're apolitical, but yet they're trying to pass these little memes. They're trying to pass things relating to Stephen A. Smith, or they're pushing the Hodge twins, or they're pushing Candace Owens. You better look at them side-eye. If I were you, I would look at them side-eye. Again, be aware of the hip-hop white supremacist. They're often the biggest racists. They have the most utter contempt for black people ever. They do. Let's look at Mark Wahlberg. He was on that. He was on that yo yo yo, that yo yo yo. He fucked up some Chinese dude and he blinded him in one eye. And he'd been known to say racist stuff. Black people, we got to stop inviting some of these white people to the cookout. Because that's their thing, too. And that's one of their little things, too. It's one of those things, hey, you ain't lived unless you've been to a black person's cookout. So best believe, hey, just because a white man got invited to the cookout, hey, you got to watch them. Let's look at how Bill Clinton talked greasy about Stokely Carmichael. See, the thing is about Stokely, he wouldn't take no ass whooping. That's why Bill Clinton despised Stokely Carmichael. So, Bill Clinton was one of those. He was kind of sort of on that version of that yo yo yo. A lot of black folks fell in love with that dude. Tom's like, oh, he can play the saxophone, and he's like the official first black president. Get out of here. The crime bill, 3 strikes you're out, welfare reform. I mean, come on now. Black people sitting in jail because of that stuff. And watch out for that. See, the problem was with JW, too many black people invited him to the cookout, and he felt like he could fix his mouth to talk about Breonna Taylor. She's an essential worker. She was an angel. Ken Walker had every right to blast some police. A lot of white people mad at him. I thought they believed in Back in the Blue. I thought a lot of them believed in, having weapons to protect themselves from tyranny. Again, it's the same white people who are on that yo, 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 that word to your mother that says, look how black I am. I know this black music. But yet be the biggest alt-righter. Let me sip this tea. You have to watch people like that. You have to keep an eye on them. Because when you see them same ones, all I'm saying is, family, just watch who you fuck with. Same one have you killed, and then they're like they don't know where your body is. Hey, I'm just saying. And it's always them same white people will sit there and tell us who our heroes should be. Same ones who want to talk crap about Nick Cannon because it got canceled. Even canceled, Nick Cannon still makes more money than the average white supremacist. And that's really what bothered them. That's what firing Nick Cannon was about. They felt like they got a little vindication with all the Karens that have been fired. Been getting canceled for their jobs. Say, oh, we have cancel culture. No, what that means is the Karens are finally being held accountable, and black folks have finally learned how to use Facebook the same way the Karens learned how to use 911. Let's keep it honest. Again, you'll see many of these hip-hop whites, who I call hip-hop white supremacists, on that. Can't trust these folks for nothing. They're the biggest alt-righters. And all I'm telling you is, folks, you got to read them. You got to see the patterns. As black people, all we have is each other. All we have are enemies. So anyway, I just thought I'd go there. Somebody needed to. I'm the intellectual line cook, and I'm speaking.